What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relay reverse rants, no hate. So, Claressa Shields and Alycia Baumgardner had another verbal altercation. So, basically, Claressa Shields pulled up on Alycia Baumgardner and confronted her about her mouth. Say it like it is. Alycia Baumgardner starts to respond in a half-ass, trying to be tough way. Now, she's basically, doing a little barking at Shields. Shields is getting at her. Shields is telling her to come knock her out. Let's just make it happen and come to 154. She's getting at her. She's talking about the fight. She's talking about fighting her. She's confronting her about the things coming out of her mouth. Alycia Baumgardner, whole argument, she's talking about 147. She never said she'll go to 154. Look at you. You want to be me. You jealous of me. All this nonsense. And it's like, okay. It's a real turnoff when someone has a big mouth and starts things. Right? They start something, but then try to play the victim. Because they want to dictate when they're going to open their mouth and act ignorant. When they're going to be the one to, okay, I'm going to do something now for the cameras or whatever. And so Shields walks up on her. I think she was being interviewed or she was having a conversation with some people. And, Shields walks up and she confronts her. Now, what I found funny is she's like talking about men watching. You can say this is an insecure woman. And I'm like, what? First off, let's analyze some shit. Since we talk about analyzing things, let's analyze some things, okay? One, who started this whole situation? Out of nowhere. Alycia Baumgardner. Alycia Baumgardner says, I was minding my own business, and she comes up, you were minding your own business. Well, okay. Claressa Shields was minding her own business when you decided to stab her in the back, and then come on video laughing at the fact that she got knocked out 6 years ago or knocked down or whatever, and sparring by a guy. You wasn't there as a friend to her. None of that type of stuff. So you're that type of person that plans things ahead of time, and you don't mind stabbing someone in the back if it'll get you any type of light. Now, the same way now you're playing a victim. Well, you see how the tables turn. And I told you guys, this shit right here can backfire big time on Baumgardner. And especially when you're dealing with an A+ fighter. That's, first off, Shields is far more popular than Baumgardner, and that's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. Okay. So is she jealous because Baumgardner sells less tickets? In my opinion, she's a better fighter, a much better fighter than Baumgardner. Okay. She's far more accomplished. Where's the jealousy? So, when you say, look at you, what are you saying? She's too big? Are you trying to, like, what are you saying? Are you trying to, are you making comments about her physique? Like what are you saying about her? Look at you. What do you mean? Are you saying, look at you, you're insecure? Like, what is it? I've seen video of Alycia Baumgardner staring into the camera, blowing kisses at herself and making little faces at herself. And I'm like, wow. It's one thing to be confident, and it's one thing to just be a vain, conceited motherfucker. Like, blowing kisses at yourself. I'm pretty sure if y'all didn't see like a little 15, maybe 10-second clip, her staring into her phone, blowing kisses and making little faces and stuff at herself. And I'm like, okay. Now, does that bother me? Absolutely not. What I do, though, is I pay attention to your behavior, the things you do, the way you respond to things, facial expressions, your body language. I pay attention to those things, okay, in general with people. So I told you guys before, man, Alycia Baumgardner to me is like a childish, like a troublemaker. Like she like that kid that'll sit there and do some shit in class and you get blamed for it, and she be sticking her tongue out at you and laughing and making faces because she just got that type of vibe. Like she seemed like a very conniving type of person. Now, I don't know her personally, and I don't need to. I'm just going by her. She likes to get under people's skin. And now she's dealing with someone that's not going to get mad, walk away from her. Okay? She's not going to deal with someone that's going to back down from her. She already put her foot in her mouth because she's, when she called Adrian Brooks about, you can't talk to broke people, you can't argue with broke people. Shields told her, you're broke. You're broke. You make she starts bringing up her salary, everything. Because it's like, let me burst your bubble to your face. And these people around going to see and hear. You're not the person you're trying to claim to be. So all of a sudden, she's saying Shields wants to be her. You'll never be me. What do you mean when you say that? And to be honest with you, you have to be smoking some drugs that's not from this planet to think she's jealous of your career. Not to mention you have a loss and she doesn't. Now you avenged your loss to Leonardo too. But what in your career have you done that Shields hasn't done? You don't draw more. You don't get more viewerships. You don't sell. So what exactly is she jealous of? See, and I feel like, when somebody passed gas, it's a saying, right? Whoever smelt it, dealt it type thing. Well, that don't necessarily have to always be the case. But I'm saying, I feel like this is one of them situations. You're claiming she's insecure, she's jealous of you, and she wants to be you. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is it that you have. What is it that you do that, for whatever reason, Shields is jealous? I mean, I've seen 6 or 7 different video clips, Claressa Shields being interviewed, news segments, everything. They're talking about her PFL fights, her boxing matches, what she has coming up. I don't see nobody interviewing, doing nothing out of the ordinary with Alycia Baumgardner. So there's no material there. So when you say she's jealous of you, she wants to be you, and she's insecure, then if you look at it, see, it's the one talking, running her mouth, calling her insecure. What do? You break eye contact with Shields, and you start talking to the crowd. She put her hands up like this, like to put her hand in Shields' face. She'll slap her hand down twice. See what I'm saying? No. So she's supposed to stand there and allow you to put your hand in her face. And what did you do about it? Nothing. Now let's go back to the airplane situation. See, this is why I follow things, y'all. Look, Shields is minding her business and gets on a plane. What do? You start recording her. So now you decide, like I said, when you're going to act up and when not, when something's going to happen. No. So Shields ran up on you. She wants you to back your words up now. So either you're going to come to 154 and get that ass whooping, or you're going to continue to look stupid and get trolled and get ran up on. And it's going to be the type of situation where you can try to play the victim all day. But you already done put yourself in a position where people are still talking about the things that AD said about you because they're petty and have nothing better to do. But bottom line, one of the things Alycia Baumgardner going to find out is just how fast these fucking fans will turn on you. Believe me. And in all honesty, this woman was hated. Y'all got to remember something. I mean, before, during, and after the Michaela Mayer fight, this woman was hated. They couldn't stand her almost as much as they couldn't stand Claressa Shields. I mean, they basically, they robbed her. Oh, this manly, muscular, overly muscular, manly looking bitch, blah, blah, blah. Oh, go read the comments. They were roasting her, and she knows she didn't win. Oh, that's why she was jumping up after the fight. She was so shocked. She knows she lost, blah, blah, blah. It's a conspiracy, this, that, and the third. All these black fighters, blah, blah, blah. Black this, black that. Then her stupid ass goes and attacks another black woman, a black fighter. Now, I'm not condoning that you pull bullshit moves on anybody. But once again, here you are getting the same type of criticism that Shields was getting. And instead of you being happy for your sister, for your black sister, no, you want to pull this, I want to I want smoke with everybody, but you're not talking about Katie Taylor when you jump on video. You're not saying she's jealous of you. Oh, she's not as accomplished as you. And you're not saying the same thing about any other fighter, just Shields, who's the most accomplished female, and she's accomplished things that the men didn't even accomplish. I don't give a fuck about. I know the women's divisions is not as deep as the men. I know all that. It's not nearly as many women fighters. I get all that. Bottom line, it still exists. And what she's doing, the same way she won those fights, she could have lost those fights. But she didn't. So, not only does Alycia Baumgardner look delusional, but she looks really salty. Now, let's be real. Let's look at how, when her and Michaela Mayer, after their fight, Michaela Mayer, every chance she got, every interview, I can't remember seeing one interview where Baumgardner's name wasn't brought up. And anytime the name came up, she just had to comment on it, everything. Now, what I'm saying is, she did all of this talk, and then, she knows it was bothering Michaela Mayer, so she wanted to rub it in. Okay, cool. But at the same time, if you look at through all of that since Michaela Mayer, she fought 2 times, right? And what I'm saying is, do you hear, outside of her name being brought up with Shields, do you hear any big talk about Alycia Baumgardner fighting Amanda Serrano or Katie Taylor or Terry Harper or anybody? No. You don't hear it. You don't hear her name being compared to other people, is what I'm saying. The boxing world is not talking about her. They're not doing news interviews with her. Now you got people speaking up. We already knew she wasn't from Detroit. We already knew she was from Ohio. But like I said before, she's always claiming Detroit every time you hear it, so whatever. But now you got people like, nah, man, fuck that. Now here you are going against someone from Detroit. You think you're going to go into Detroit and get the same love that Shields is going to get? And the thing is, you don't want to go to 154. You used Shields' name simply for clout. Bill Haney decides he wants to work with you, and that's fine. But, Bill better watch himself, because I'm going to tell you right now, Bill been slipping lately. He's on fucking Instagram or whatever the hell he was. He's arguing with some dude with a goddamn, like he had a damn cooking hairnet on his damn head, some little silky slick shit on his head or whatever. But bottom line is, he's arguing with this, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? You hear him arguing with a bunch of casuals, some unknown, nobody that got nothing to do with boxing, just somebody just talking shit. Why are you even wasting your time with these people? Now, what I'm saying is, Baumgardner got a lot of shit attached to her name right now that's not good. So, Baumgardner better focus, and she better go in the ring and win and look impressive and do her thing. First fight back after failing the drug test, people always going to look, let's see if that power's still there. Let's see if she's looking the same. Let's see if the physique is the same. Bottom line is, she better win. She better win. Because I'm telling you, those fans will turn on her so fast. Shields says something that's true. And I agree with it too. She said, you got a lot of Instagram followers or some shit but not boxing fans. Let's be real. Let's make it clear. Okay. Alycia Baumgardner, you got a lot of male simps that fantasize about clapping them cheeks and burying their face up in between them cheeks. They don't give a fuck about your boxing skill. You went from being an overly muscular, manly-looking, ugly bitch. Yeah, that's what they were saying about you. Yeah, and let's not forget, because you had a lot of people offended when you said Michaela Mayer had a horse face and she yelled, don't be racist, don't be racist. And people was, oh, she's calling Michaela Mayer ugly. Has she looked at herself in the mirror? She looks like a man. This bitch is ugly. She's not sexy. Her overly muscular man, yeah. And all of a sudden now, because you decide I'm going to turn my back on my black sister, Claressa Shields, now all of a sudden, oh, now it's okay to say you got a fine, sexy, muscular body. Now you're the most beautiful thing. You're the new, y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that rubbed the cream on her puppy, she says. You're the new, you know what I'm talking about. So now all of a sudden now, it's oh, she's so beautiful, she's so this and she's so that. And I'm like, Yeah, you're the new Hannah Gabriels. All of a sudden, out of nowhere now. So what looks so different about you now? You wasn't just as beautiful a couple of months ago, a year ago? No, everything is now. Now all of a sudden. Trust me. Take Claressa Shields, this whole situation away, and she got even less people talking about her. If anything, they're still talking about what happened with Michaela Mayer. She needs to rematch Michaela Mayer. Blah, blah, blah. Just like I said, Michaela Mayer needs to get Alycia Baumgardner's name. Just keep it out of her mouth. And just, hey, look, I'm not focused on Alycia Baumgardner. She doesn't define my career. You know, that fight happened. I feel the way I feel about it. It is what it is. If our paths cross somewhere later, then it does. But in the meantime, you know, I have other fights and options out there. Now, Michaela Mayer, no, she continued to keep talking about Alycia. Now she goes in there and she loses another fight. And it doesn't matter how many times you say, I always get robbed when I come to the UK or whatever. No, you see, notice people not talking about Michaela Mayer like they used to. And the hype around her, no, they didn't want to see Michaela Mayer lose to Alycia Baumgardner. No, absolutely not. So when she lost, it was like the same reaction that you got when Devin Haney beat Lomachenko. It was the same type of shit. Oh, she didn't win a round. She won maybe 2 rounds. Oh, here again, they favor the black guy. I mean, the black girl. Go look in the comment sections. I made videos about them. But once again, here she goes, running her mouth about Alycia Baumgardner this, Alycia Baumgardner. Even after the failed drug test, she had something to say about it. Everything. Okay? And then she made a very desperate, very backstabbing type comment as well. You see, nobody is complaining that Tyson Fury won't fight Joseph Parker. Right? They're not complaining that Joseph Parker don't want to fight Tyson Fury. They have a brotherhood. Right? But it's okay for Alycia Baumgardner to stand Claressa Shields in the back. It's okay for Michaela Mayer, or anybody for that matter, to stab Claressa Shields in the back. It's okay. And Claressa, like she said, she and Michaela was real close. They were closer. She was closer with her than she was with Alycia. They did more together and she knew her longer. But basically, you know, she felt like both of them, those are her girls right there, right? The same way, you know, all of a sudden, you Tyson Fury and Joseph Parker, you know, are close. So anytime you support someone and you in their corner, that don't mean y'all can't fight. What's the chick at 168 that just fought against she fought Savannah Marshall and then she fought Shadeja Green? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Claressa Shields beat her already. But they show so much support to each other. But if their paths cross again and they have to fight, then they just have to fight. But it's the way you go about it. For all these simple-minded motherfucking men that's out here just taking sides on Baumgardner because y'all fantasize about her and y'all for whatever reason maybe think y'all gonna get lucky and score or whatever. You're losers and shit. You guys are them same type of dudes that got that baby mother that then took you, your baby mama then took you to court 2-3 times trying to get more child support at your ass and had you arrested and everything. Your simple-minded ass, through time, you try to smooth things out and you keep making babies with her. And you keep suffering and going through things. You can't have a stable relationship. You broke as fuck because she's taking all your damn money. And you know she's not spending on the kids, right? But at the same time, now 5 babies later, you sitting there thinking, man, I should have never did what I did. But you're trying to keep peace with her. That's the type of judgment. You motherfuckers are the same type of motherfuckers that's sitting there supporting the mentality and the attitude of Baumgardner. Now, I know that might be too deep for a whole lot of y'all because y'all don't think like that. And y'all probably, it's normal to you. But that mentality, if you look at her, what she's doing and what she's trying to do, she didn't expect Shields to run up on her, but she did. But Shields runs up on her talking about, let's make the fucking fight. She's talking about come to 147 and this and this. So before she opened her big mouth, she knew that Shields wasn't coming to no damn 147. She knew that shit. And if you're not willing to go up to that person's weight class, plain and simple, then shut the fuck up. You're them same dudes. You will smile and laugh with the baby mama. You try to give her extra money, hoping that you can get some more ass. How about we? And here's the thing: you're not trying to make babies with her, but you're too stupid to protect yourself. She might even tell you she's protected. She's on the pill, whatever, and you believe her. And then next thing you know, baby. And you sitting at work telling your coworkers, man, you know how these bitches are, man. Like my baby mama, man, we talking and shit. She done took me to court and everything. Bro, they taking all my fucking money, bro. Like, I gotta do overtime. Like, I ain't got no money for myself, bro. So I gotta get like a little side hustle and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I can pay the bills. Like, cause, like, nigga, if I don't do that, I have to quit and shit, you know what I'm saying? And this bitch keep running back and forth on these bitches ain't shit, my nigga. But you know what y'all do? When your homeboy ain't around, you on the phone trying to smooth talking, begging, trying to get things on terms where she's not gonna take you to court for more child support. Then your stupid ass over there paying to have sex with her. Stupid ass still making babies with her. See, the fact that she even decided to open her mouth to say, like, you see, men, this is an insecure woman. Like, why do you think she's talking to the audience? Trying to deflect and undermine what Shields is saying. Nah, bitch, let's fight. I'ma fuck you up. I heard her tell her that. Let's fight. I'ma fuck you up. Let's go. She wants to talk to the crowd. You so jealous of me. You want to be me. It had nothing to do with the fight. The only thing referencing the fight was her with this bullshit about coming to 147. You know that's not happening. She know that bullshit isn't happening. So once again, just to listen to the words coming out of her mouth and watch what was happening. And the fact of the matter is, she talks so tough, but she'll slap her hand down twice. See what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you got your hand up in her face. What the fuck you mean? See what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. She's supposed to just stand there with you doing this to her, right? She played herself, and it's only going to get worse from here. She opened her mouth one time too many. She's too cocky. She's too arrogant. So jumping from gym to gym ain't gonna change shit. And the thing with Bill, man, Bill Haney, I'm not gonna say I'm surprised, because like I said, nothing surprises me anymore. But this motherfucker is grown, man. You in here arguing with dudes your son age. You in here like allowing yourself to get caught up into this goofy shit. This shit ain't gonna give you no more attention. And you know, people keep talking about how there's still a whole lot of tickets left for the Devin Haney-Ryan Garcia fight. This shit is not going to sell more tickets. If Ryan's goofy ass erratic behavior is not going to do it, Bill's sitting up here arguing with fucking dudes with fucking whatever the little bonnets on his fucking head, little you know what I mean? Aunt Jemima bonnet, or the fucking Aunt Jemima bonnet on. It's not going to make people want to see this fight. If anything, it's going to turn people off. This is some shit that casuals like to see. The problem is, casuals don't give a fuck about solid, real boxers. They don't care about boxing as a sport. They care about bullshit drama. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know why the fuck Bill is feeding into this goofy shit. And he need to understand what's happening. So you sitting up there stroking fucking Baumgardner's ego. You see what I'm saying? Queen, they know. Look at you. You get money. You beautiful. You sexy. You know what I'm saying? They envious. Yeah, okay. You sitting there telling her she just cheesing. Yeah, kiss my ass some more, Bill. Wait, let me bend over, spread the cheeks, and puck up. Yeah, right on the hole. Mwah, right there. All up in it. Because this is all you doing. And you bringing shit into your camp that you don't need. At least you need to shake loose the bullshit. But that's her mentality. You pull her in. Look here. You know, Tony Harrison, like he said, he don't like the idea of Shields and Baumgardner because of what he knows. And the fact that, you know, so you think, for all the people going, oh, I want to see the fight, yeah, that's all they care about. They don't care about anything attached to that, and they don't want to get involved in that. They don't care. That's the whole thing. So you sink or swim in life, right? And bottom line is, in this sport of boxing, as I said, she will find out the hard way. These fans will turn on your motherfucking ass so quick. And the fact of the matter is, for you to only sell 2,000 tickets at the Masonic Temple, yeah, for you to only sell 2,000 tickets, and you are fucking undisputed champion. Well, it's funny how people want to bring up Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia can't sell out this fight. Well, once again, Ryan Garcia was the one running his mouth talking about it's not about how many belts you got, it's about how many Instagram followers and social media and all, right? Okay. That's what he has, a bunch of casual boxing fans. Nobody really cares about Ryan Garcia. And now he's finding this shit out the hard way the same way. And after Devin whoops his ass, he's going to be in a fucked up situation. With Bill Haney, you bringing Baumgardner in or whatever, just working, whatever. That's all y'all shit. Well, man, you need to be the elder that you are, and stop feeding into this goofy shit that's going on. That's one thing I respect about Derrick James, man. And you heard Devin Haney himself say Derrick James ain't supporting none of this goofy shit going on and stuff that you doing. And you know damn well Derrick James himself, he, like you said, I don't get caught up in none of the drama and all that. You know, my job is to train my fighter, get the best out of them, get them the best, be the best that they can be. Derrick James don't care about none of this other goofy shit going on. He don't even get caught up in that. And that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. So why, like, I'm looking at Bill Haney and it's like, Bill, come on, man. Now you starting to do the same. I mean, come on. Leonard Ellerbe, Oscar De La Hoya, all these motherfuckers that was doing this goofy shit towards you. Now it's like you doing the same shit. You allowing yourself to be a part of goofy shit. Now, for anybody that was talking that shit about Devin Haney, like I told you, I don't give a fuck who you are, how much I like you as a fighter. If you doing goofball shit, I'm going to say something about it. And I always show support to what Devin and his dad is doing. But this is some goofball shit that Bill is getting caught up in. And for him to see what's going on with Adrian and Baumgardner and him sit up here pumping her ego up, man, that's okay. Just wait when all this shit backfires. It's already backfiring. It's already backfiring. And the whole thing about it is like, you see, when you speak a certain way and you talk down on people, people look at you and they're like, oh, so this bitch thinks she's better than us. Because like I said, when you say you can't argue with broke people, do you know how many broke-ass people will save their last dollar just to come and watch a fucking event? Just to say they was there, just to be able to, I went to something and feel like they was a part of something special. You talking about them too. Because broke is broke. You understand what I'm saying to you? You can't fucking say things and then act like... See, that's the problem with these motherfuckers, though. See, they're so used to people kissing their asses because, oh, aren't you such and such? Oh, and whatever. They think that that's how it's supposed to be. That's why they like to surround themselves around people that's familiar with their faces. Why? Because they need to have their ego stroked. So everything she's saying about Shields, the truth is she's describing herself. That's how she is. Insecure. Feeling the need to have to be acknowledged and she want to be seen as being different. If you compare their stats to everything, you can't it's not comparable. It's nothing to compare. She has not accomplished nearly as much as Shields has. And the thing is, when you do something with less fights than another person, you know, or you guys similar, you know, almost around the same amount of fights or whatever, just say, and then that person has accomplished a lot more. I mean, come on, man. That's why nobody care about your Olympic. No, you don't want people to care. And it doesn't matter whether they care or not. The fact is, this is accomplishments that nobody can take away from any of it. Now, if Alycia Baumgardner had Shields' accomplishments, do you think she'd dismiss any of it? Of course not. So everything that's coming out of her mouth is like she's describing herself, but putting it on Shields. Oh yeah. And like I said, people are still talking about the shit AD said about her. So yeah, that made them guys go, oh shit, I might have a chance then. She get down like that. Yeah, well, also remember AB said that her riding game is trash. Yeah, just saying, right? And the fucked up part about it, like, listen, I don't know them, I don't have to. You guys are the ones who put the fucking videos out. Y'all get in front of the cameras and say what y'all say and do what y'all do. So I give the boxing news, and what I'm telling you, that mentality that she have is toxic as fuck, man. That's toxic as fuck. She's arrogant. She think her shit don't stink. She thinks she's better than people. I mean, for somebody like, if you don't fuck with me, how could you not fuck with me? I'm cool as I'm cool as fuck it up. Okay. Y'all don't see that? That's that motherfucker that you date. She's never wrong. She's always right. It's always you. The problem is never her. It's everybody else except for her. She never does anything wrong. So if somebody can't get along with her, it's their fault. Something's wrong with you. I'm perfect. That's her. Listen to her own words. So I'm just looking at this shit and I'm like, no matter what Alycia Baumgardner says, until she fucking say, fuck it, 154, let's do it, her little ass need to shut the fuck up. Because, for one, if you saw them standing next to each other, she looks like a fucking child standing next to Claressa Shields. And when she get child abused, the first thing people gonna say, first excuse she gonna make is Claressa was too big. Because, believe me, this wouldn't be no motherfucking Claressa just edged it out. No, I believe Claressa would beat the living shit out of Alycia Baumgardner. She'd fuck her up, break her down, chip away at her, and basically just beat the fuck out of her. And Baumgardner would be trying so hard to like outdo Shields. I can see her getting tired. I see Shields fucking her. I even if she put up a decent fight or a good fight early, I see her getting fucked up. And she knows that shit. She can talk all that shit she want. Anytime you're in somebody's face and this motherfucker turn around and start talking to the crowd, they're nervous, they're scared. Understand what I'm saying? And they basically know they're not willing to back up what they say. Why the fuck are you addressing the fucking crowd? Talk about insecurity. She want to be you. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, she ain't got no structure. She has no substance. Well, one thing's for sure. You have substance. Banned substance in your system. Yeah. She didn't. So I agree with you on that too. She doesn't have any banned substance in her fucking system. You did. So yeah, you have banned substance. And I just gotta be real, man, because I don't like fake shit like that. I don't give a fuck about, oh, she fine as fuck. She's gorgeous. Yeah, okay, whatever. You wrong as fuck too. And at the end of the fucking day, I can't rock with that kind of shit. I don't like that snake shit. I can't fuck with that shit, man. I don't like that snake shit. Now, for all you bitch motherfuckers that be crying like bitches when I get on Deontay Wilder ass, go look at the videos that I did about Alycia Baumgardner, giving her props and big up in her, right? Now you hear me saying what I'm saying now. So not one of you little bum ass motherfuckers can sit here and talk that bullshit about I'm being like, I don't give a fuck anyway. But I never show favoritism. It's not about favoritism with me. It's just basically, it's a sport to me, and I look at what these dudes do in the ring. But I look at character. I look at what they do, and like other people who overlook the bullshit, well, you know, everybody got their faults. No, fuck all that bullshit. That's the problem. You motherfuckers are complacent with the way things are. If that would be the case and nobody ever stood up against slavery, we'd still be walking around, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here I come, master. Whatever you say, sir. Yeah, sir. Whatever you want, sir. I'll be right there to do it, sir. I'll kiss your feet if you want me, sir. Because y'all complacent with bullshit. Reality check. If I have to stab somebody in the back to get my way, nah, I'll find another way. Plain and simple. If I have to step on someone's toes and I have to be the same type of person that I despise and don't respect, no fucking way. No fucking way. So, for me to have to do that to somebody that I'm cool with, somebody I'm friends with, somebody who, I done sat down and broke bread with, and we done been on the road together, and nah. But it takes a fake snake to recognize one, right? To relate to one. Let's say it like that. Because ain't no way nobody should be cool with this kind of shit. But you see the ignorance? I don't give a fuck. Like, if let's say if Tyson Fury decided he wants to fight, and he comes out and jump in front of a camera and say he's coming out and he's going to fight. His next opponent will be Joseph Parker. And let's just say he put the challenge out there, and Joseph Parker here for the first time through a news media. Some he's like, whoa, or some YouTube channel, like, what? What would y'all say? Yo, that's fucked up. He stabbed Joseph Parker in the back. Yeah, exactly what y'all say. But when Baumgardner does this shit to Shields, oh man, you know, she just want to fight the best. Really? Nah. This is cowardly. Protect yourself at all times. I'm not turning my back to talk to the fans. I'm talking to you, motherfucker. You understand what I mean? And stop all the rah-rah anyway. If you're not willing to go up to 154, why are you even worrying about conversation? See, that's why when she talk about she's moving on, she ain't worried about Shields and all that. You the one brought Shields' name up. And like I said, it ain't got nothing to do with you. You know, Franchon Cruz, that's the chick I was thinking of. Her name just popped up when I was saying about Shields. You know, always showing support to franchise. Like she said, we got to fight. We already fought once, but we got to fight. She's like, I support her. I stand with her against anybody she fight. I'm there for her. But if we got to fight, nah, we ain't friends until after the fight. We going to fight, but after. So it's not about you not being friends. It's just, okay, friendship goes out the window at this point because y'all decided to get in there and lace the gloves up again. So, yeah, the fight can happen. But if you're going to do it in a backstabbing way, it's like, okay, the fight can still happen. I'm just surprised that you, who I thought was my sister, going to stab me in the back like that. Just, you know, it's the way you go about it. Okay? Let's look, for example, let me make an example of some shit, right? Haven't you seen all these videos of Deontay Wilder's brother jumping up, talking shit like he's some tough guy? You know, talking shit to Tony Bellew. Nigga, you don't want none of me. I'm different and all this bullshit, and wind up getting knocked out his very next fight. You know, like the second round or some shit. But, you know, he was always talking shit, always putting his brother over, always, right? And this the same fucking guy that made it known that Deontay Wilder and him ain't cool no more because he been fucking his girlfriend. See, and all you fucking Wilder fans got all this mouth about Jermell Charlo's situation, about Jamal Charlo's situation, about Tank Davis' situation, about everybody else's situation, okay? But when it comes to Wilder, notice how y'all shut the fuck up about that? Oh, Floyd Mayweather beat up on his girlfriend. Yeah, y'all talk all this shit. Jermell Charlo was beating up on his wife. Even though the evidence is out there that no, Jermell Charlo didn't beat up on his wife, and that's why I made it known. No, he had a situation, but it wasn't his wife. And I put the post up for people to check it for themselves. And I checked it out. No, you even heard the audio. I'll play that shit on my own channel. No, it wasn't. It wasn't his wife. No. As soon as you hear the word domestic, you assume. We don't know what happened with Floyd and that woman. All we know is what she said. People say a whole lot of shit, right? Men lie, women lie, but yet when it comes to somebody you hate, then the person is telling the truth because you want it to be true. But y'all quiet as fuck about that. So point is, Deontay Wilder does what he does, but he's a holy man. He's a man of God. That shit don't turn your stomach, huh? Mr. Righteous, but I'm gonna fuck my brother's girlfriend. Okay, so bottom line is, if you don't see the harm and the wrong in that, you won't see the wrong in what Alycia Baumgardner did. It's the way, it's the approach. We pass all of that. But now look at where she is. Look at her now. Talking to the fans. This is insecurity. This is an insecure woman. She want to be me. She's jealous of... Like, Alycia, stop taking that ayahuasca. You got that shit from Deontay? Stop taking that shit. Because that spiritual enlightenment shit don't work. Y'all, you know, here's the funny thing. Whatever happened to just prayer? Huh? Whatever happened to your oneness with God? So I fail to see in the Bible where it says you have to take ayahuasca for spiritual enlightenment. You motherfuckers, man. It's a bunch of weird shit. This day and time is weird as fuck. So yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying because I'm like, yo, Alycia, I always wanted to see you win. I always wanted to see Shields win. We knew Shields way before we knew who the fuck Alycia Baumgardner was. I'm talking years before. We ain't never heard no Alycia Baumgardner. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, cool. Chick she can fight and whatever. We see she got stamina issues, but she work on that. Yeah, she good. Okay. But at the same time, what happens? You go take the backstabbing route. She was always cocky. She all and I don't care about a fighter thinking they can beat every other fighter. That's fine. That's fine. But when you start talking shit that you're not willing to back up, and you go the backstabbing route, and you start acting like you're better than people, nah, you lose me with that shit. So I don't give a fuck about, none of that. Oh, I find the motherfuckers. I like Hannah Gabriels as a fighter, but she was talking some bullshit, and then all of a sudden she put cream on her dog, and all this other goofy shit. I'm just saying, people gonna be who they are, and it is what it is. But I'm telling you guys right now, this shit that she did, Alycia Baumgardner, is only backfiring on her. And pretty much she's gonna hate to keep running into Claressa Shields, because Shields said she gonna fuck with every time she see her. Now, bottom line is, Baumgardner's the one who started all of this shit. And it's like, no, I'm going to make you put your money where your mouth is. Since you talked all that shit, now. You talked shit about me, now. I want to make you fight me. I'm going to push you as hard as I can, because I want the fight. You don't want no smoke. See, they keep saying all this shit, but it's like, all you got to do is go to 154. Here's something I'm going to tell you guys, right? I walk around 253, 255. I can fight at 255. Do you understand me? I don't have to go down to 230. I don't have to cut weight. I can fight at 235, at 255. Effectively, it's the same effectiveness. Now, in terms of being light on your feet and quick, it's different ways to train, and different ways to keep loose and keep your speed up and everything. But if somebody was to tell me, yo, meet me at cruiserweight, why would I do that? Why? I haven't weighed fucking 200 pounds since I was a fucking teenager. So why the fuck would I go to 200 pounds to fight somebody at cruiserweight? That's the highest, the lowest, highest I can go and be a cruiserweight. 199 pounds, 200 pounds. So what the fuck would why would I do that? Now, here I am, accomplished, have all these different accomplishments, and not only that, I'm reigning undisputed champion. And because someone is fighting at, say, middleweight, says, meet me at cruiser. Or better yet, because it's a big jump, light heavyweight. So I'm going to go all the way down to 200. 199 to fight a motherfucker coming from 175. Just to meet him there. So I'm going to lose 53, 55 fucking pounds just to come down to fight a motherfucker. For no title. Just for bragging rights. Now, my point is, let's say I can get down to 200 and still fuck that. And if that weight doesn't bother me, I'm going to fuck him up regardless. But the point is, why am I doing it? You don't call no shots, motherfucker. You the one called my name. So I'm compelled now to go to 199 pounds or whatever because you fucking said some shit? I'll tell you what. Meet me at this bullshit Bridgerweight. How about that? Well, nah, I can't make it. Well, shut the fuck up, because then you don't want the fight. So stop telling people I don't want the smoke when your punk ass is the one calling me out, but you scared to come up to at least Bridgerweight. Let's go to 225. I'll beat your fucking ass. Nah, that's too much weight. You got to come down to 199. When Roy Jones said he wanted to go to heavyweight, he wasn't putting no rehydration clauses in the fucking contract. He wasn't, he wasn't, oh, you want to fight? Well, come down and meet me at crew. No. No, you want to be a heavyweight champ of the world, then you need to fucking, you need to go to heavyweight. So, in terms of even with business, there's no title on the line at 147. The purpose of the fight is what? She knew Shields wasn't going to go to 147. She knew that. So, now that you put yourself in a position for the world to pay attention to, you had a bunch of dudes that ran through you according to AB. You stabbed Claressa Shields in the back. Claressa Shields ran up on you. You've yet to get in the ring and do anything, but Claressa Shields is still out here doing what she's doing. And you're talking all of this shit. This shit comes back. It's coming back already. But you put yourself in this situation. And it's just fucked up. Like, you got family members that you love and care for, but some of them you can't fuck with them. Like, nah, this motherfucker's a thief. I don't want to have to put hands on him, but you come in my house and steal, I am. I'm definitely going to put hands on you. This person's a liar. This person's a troublemaker. This person, nah, I don't love that shit. I don't approve of it. So how the fuck I'm going to sit here and I'm going to act like what I don't see what Alycia Baumgardner is doing. Once again, for all you simps out there, 60 fucking years old, still paying child support because you keep fucking with these stupid motherfuckers. Don't get it. They don't. But for the record, it's never about hate for me with any of these people. But I call it like I see it. And I feel like what Alycia is doing is some bullshit. Plain and simple. If Shields did that to her, I'd be saying the same shit about Shields. So it ain't like Shields could do the same thing and I'm gonna make excuses for nothing like that at all. I don't care who does that shit. Wrong is wrong. Plain and simple. Now, with all that being said, it will make a lot more sense for a fighter to talk about fighting, to keep it fighting, okay? Show some class about yourself and put yourself in the frame of mind to understand this is a business. It's not going to last forever. I need to maximize my dollars. I need to strengthen my legacy and just keep it professional. When you get caught up into this social media bullshit, talking about how motherfuckers is broke, you can't argue with broke people and all this goofy shit, and you sitting up here talking about things that got nothing to do with boxing and making stupid claims that you can't actually, you can't even have proof to support your claim. You just saying shit. I'm that person when you come and tell me, well, the Lord said this and this and this. No. Show me chapter and verse where it says that. Don't give me your fucking opinion on what you think. Show me where the fuck it says so I can embarrass you and show you exactly what the fuck it means. Because you obviously don't know what the fuck you read. Now show me chapter and verse. And every time I do that, their eyes get big, they start stuttering, and they can never fucking show chapter and verse. Well, no. Right. So you're standing here giving me your opinion. I'm giving you chapter and verse. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you what the fuck the book says. You're telling me what you want it to say. And that's why they can't show proof to support their claim. So when I'm hearing about jealousy and insecurity, right? And you want to be me. And everything I see in you, the person saying it, only a fucking fool can't see this shit. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I tell y'all all the time, if I was doing this channel, acting a fool, sitting up here just telling y'all bullshit, doing what these other channels are doing, buck dancing and sitting up here taking sides, and I'm going to motherfucking speak on behalf of, let me see, okay, so everybody loves Canelo. I'm going to talk good about Canelo. I'm going to talk good about Lomachenko, Inoue, Tyson Fury, Pacquiao. Okay, I'm going to talk good about those guys. Okay, so, they hate Floyd. I'm going to talk bad about Floyd. Who else do they hate? Oh, they hate Claressa Shields. I'm going to talk bad about her. Who else? Yeah, that's what these fucking clowns do. And y'all eat that shit up because they're showing favoritism to your favorite fighter. Aries don't do that shit, man. I call that shit down the middle. Like I said, if Shields was doing this shit instead of Baumgardner, I'd be saying the same thing like, Shields, what the fuck are you doing? And I'd be saying, you're more accomplished than Baumgardner. You're a lot bigger. Why the fuck are you telling her to come to 160? Or why are you calling out a fight that's not in your division? I mean, you're 30 fucking pounds heavier than her. And if she was carrying whatever, I'd be saying the same shit. But that's not what's happening. Just like how you heard me speaking good on behalf of Baumgardner, and I'm going by what I see her doing in the ring, her skill set, and I'm gonna sit in and act like I don't see this bullshit. So yeah, now she's being okay. Look, you can't call Dillian White a drug cheat and not call her one. You can't call Hannah Gabriels a drug cheat and not call her one. Even though Hannah Gabriels get a pass from the simps because they saying things, oh God, she's so beautiful, whatever. But it's just saying, you can't call Conor Benn a drug cheat and not call her one. Yeah, but they said she was innocent. Right, but they also suspended her for a year. Make that make sense. You're innocent, but you're suspended. That'd be like, just imagine going to court and the judge saying, I find you innocent. Therefore, I give you a year in prison. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. So, bottom line is, you know, when you talk too much shit, things like this is bound to happen. And you put yourself in a situation where not only do you need to win, but you need to keep your nose clean. See, because any kind of shit she talks, all these fighters in her division, anybody, Katie Taylor, anybody can bring up the fact she's a drug cheat. Anybody can bring up anybody. Okay? And I'm not talking about an excuse to not fight her. I just mean they can use these things against her and she can find herself, look, they could use it as they could use it as an excuse or a legitimate reason to say, nah, a legitimate concern. Like, nah, she got to get tested. I don't trust her. And the fact of the matter is, every time she fights somebody, they want to make sure she's drug tested. You know what that does to you psychologically, just to know nobody trusts you and everybody see you as a drug cheat? And with her type of ego and her selfishness, she be trying to make it everybody. She want people to see her as, I'm not a cheat. I don't have a reason to. Yeah, well, you failed the drug test. You gave a hair sample 3 months later. 3 months later. And all they said was what was in your system. The determination was that you did it without knowing. They don't think that you were aware of what you were doing. Okay, well, I'm just saying. She didn't intentionally take it. Still doesn't make any sense. Still doesn't add up. Because I don't understand why she's suspended. Just because it's in her system, if she's innocent, then she shouldn't be suspended then. If she's innocent, she shouldn't be suspended. If you're innocent, you shouldn't be in jail. Simple. Anyway, y'all. I just wanted to get this out here, man, because when I saw this video, I'm like, yeah. And I'm watching it, and I'm watching her body language, and I'm like, nah, she don't really want to fight Shields, man. This is all some clout bullshit and trying to keep her name relevant while she's suspended. And she knew that this fight wasn't going to materialize because she know that she ain't going to bring her little ass up to 154. Simple as that. Simple as that. That would be like, you know, just imagine Andre Ward talks all this shit about Anthony Joshua. So imagine him saying, oh, I'll come back and fight AJ if he's willing to come to 175. What the fuck would AJ come down to 175 for? And again, for what? What's on the line? Just to say, oh, we got AJ versus Andre Ward at light heavyweight for what? What sense would that make? No different. It's no fucking different. There's nothing on the line other than just what? This is a legacy fight. So one day we can say Andre Ward versus Anthony Joshua. Who won? How did the fight go? Was it a classic? No. Shields beat her little ass, all but Shields was too big. So what? Savannah Marshall was too big for Shields. If we gonna go by that, then she still whooped her big ass, didn't she? Problem is with Baumgardner, she's not as good as she thinks she is. She's skilled, got some talent, and I support her on that. Always support her on that. But I've never seen her as being as good as Shields. And I never compared them. I never had a reason to. I don't compare Katie Taylor. I don't compare these people I know is too small for a certain division. Why am I comparing those fighters? But even just the thought of it, there's nothing she does better than Shields. Nothing. Nothing she does is better. She doesn't do anything better than Shields. So, I mean, she did all this talking and running her mouth just to end up saying Shields don't want no smoke. Shields don't want the smoke, but you the one that don't want to go to 154. You're the one that don't want to go up to a weight class that you walk around that weight. So only thing you're doing is maintaining and just staying in shape. But you don't have to lose weight. You don't have to fucking cut weight. That's it, to go down like you doing to go down to 130. It's all a game to her. It's clout chasing. That's her agenda. And it's blowing up in her face. And all I'm saying is whoever she fight next, she better win. Because after all this shit talking, mark my words, just like I said, she gonna see just how quick these fans will turn their back on her. And just how irrelevant a fighter can become. Just like that. Just like that. And you want to know what to be the crazy part? She might find herself in a situation where she's fighting Michaela Mayer again, and they both at a crossroads. And no longer are you on top of your division, but you're trying to get back there. And you wasted all this fucking time talking shit, blowing smoke up people's ass, knowing you called out a woman's name that you had no intention of fighting because you knew she wasn't coming to no goddamn 130 pounds. And even like when she made that story she said about she been wanting Shields, and she called her out in the gym and told her, and Shields said she was too small. Okay, well, even if that was true, let's say if that would have been true, even though Shields gave her take on it and said that's bullshit. But bottom line, let's say that would have been true. Well, that would mean you already knew she wasn't coming to no damn 130. And you knew you wasn't coming to no damn 147 or no 154. You understand what I'm saying? You knew that already. So why would you fucking go in front of a camera and tell people you want Shields and start talking negative shit about her? Okay, enough said. She just got that baby mama drama type mentality, that vibe I get from her. Like, she just got that troublemaking type. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's my way or the highway type vibe, and that's the type of motherfuckers you can't get along with. So when somebody got to tell you, basically, if you don't fuck with me, something's wrong with you because I'm the shit. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.